Yes, sir. I'll wait. Mm. I gotta do the best I can, bro. I'm not really. I'm just so tired, bro. I need to take a vacation. Regroup. They're using the Cardinals playbook. Ooh. They got all the cheese.
'Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Houston Texans. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Cards, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Stroud looking to change the play.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. The Texans at 11-2 now, and they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's second down. When you look at this defense, they come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, uno more. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
The throwing again is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
40 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Again, it's Marks. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey.
Stroud going to give the Marks. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Stroud to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Montgomery, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Love. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
2nd down in the yard.
Here we go. Ball red. 50. Green. 10. Ready.
Straight ahead running. Here's one. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From midfield, here's Lance. And this one is incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But, boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Set. You don't get the 2 points.
The slot man in motion right.
Hut.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
38. Here we go. Black 40.
On 1st down, here's Love. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Red. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Lance looking to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They're just going to go seize it.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something. Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the Texans scoop it. There he goes, right side.
Sliding.
Playing this one back.
I'm gonna get that animation.
For a Texans touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Red, 38.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing now is Lance.
Oh, that bit, bro.
Release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Roster, 6. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow, claw red.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Texans' 47-yard
Here we go.
Here's Lance. Now they'll tuck this and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Clock 40. Ready.
Lance now to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Step ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
They'll try the left side here with Love. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Lance. And it is caught. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Down. Set.
Going to give it to Love. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
He'll try again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 13-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Marks. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And some room to work. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
All right. At 18.
Marks now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hey, uno más, uno más, uno más, uno más, uno más. Uno más, uno más, uno más. Down, down, down.
Up the middle, it's Marks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Ryland for the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Stroud looking to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Stroud will look to throw once more. They set up the screen, Marks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their two remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's Stroud. And it's caught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Look to hot, look to hot.
Again, it's Stroud. This is caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, south.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2 yards, good enough for first.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On play action, Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down. Lance going to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Let's go. 10 seconds.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
Ready?
They'll hand it off. It's Love. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A short one here, caught by McBride. Calling a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Lance. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Love. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
22 meters. Here we go. Ready?
They turn to Love on the handoff. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. This pass complete to Higgins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a play fake. Lance. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Well, we know Lance can run it. He shows you there. Nice play, first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year and 3rd overall. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 2.
Texans 19.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Stroud working out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Why, Tony?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From out of the gun, here's Marks. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Fuck. I thought that nigga getting the fuck out of here, man.
And the Texans have retaken a third quarter.
They can't get a spot, bro. Can't knock the ball down. Nothing, bro.
And the lead is up to 5. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make...
A big play there with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 2.
Texans 26.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, they could repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, here's Marks. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 97 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Second down and a little more than a yard here. A handoff, it's Marks. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go, let's go. 118, let's hit.
This one left side caught by Collins. And they have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Marks. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And Stroud now to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now he's going to step up and run. That'll be complete to Marks. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. So a big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. This for a 4th quarter lead. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Desperation time here. Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter matter the distance. He stopped to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
This is Love. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Level. Yellow. 43. Flat. Red. Ready?
Play action. Now it's Lance. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Right. White. Blue. Check.
Working from the gun, Lance. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Watch out.
Here's Lance. A short one here, caught by McBride. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now that they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st down, back to Marks. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7.
11. Hey, uno more.
Stroud to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
18. Buggy.
Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
18. What's that?
Quick throw to Collins.
That completion comes out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
35-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that? Level. Look the hot.
Now Stroud. Will swing this out to Marks. And he'll go down at the 28. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
And see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
Stroud going to give to Marks. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. 18.
Out of the gun, it's Marks. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here now, 3rd down.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Marks. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
For the field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start it now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. Needle blue.
Lance back to throw. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
First down.
Ready.
No timeouts. 6 seconds to play.
Set. Hut. Black 40. Black Ultra. Set.
Here's Lance. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Here we go, set. Hey, yellow, 43. Field, black. Set.
One final try now for Lance. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final